Good morning. Today we're headed out for a weekend of backpacking on the Arbuckle Tract. This trail is located in the Lake Wales Ridge State Forest about 2 miles east of Frostproof in central Florida. The trailhead is located about an hour and 40 minutes southeast of the Tampa area. The weather this morning will be partly cloudy, 56 degrees, with an afternoon high of about 71. There are a couple options for parking. There is a north trailhead off Lake Arbuckle Road and a south trailhead just off Route 64 and School Bus Road. Based on the route we are doing, we will be parking on the south trailhead. I will add the coordinates for the south parking area in the description. This weekend we will be doing a modified version of the All Trails Arbuckle Tract. Instead of starting at the north trailhead, we will be starting at the south trailhead, going in a clockwise direction to the Lakeside primitive campsite. This should give us about 12 miles or so today and leave us with a short 6 miles or so back to the south trailhead on day 2. We are packed up and ready to head out. The trail will start about 20 to 30 yards north of the parking area. Reservations and a small fee is required to use the primitive campsites. Reservations are handled by Reserve America for all state campsites. I will post a link to the State Forest website and the reservation details in the description. Here's a little information on the State Forest. The State Forest consists of 4 separate individual tracts and is quite unique. Many years ago, when the oceans rose, they covered all of the present-day peninsula except for this ridge area. This ridge became an island, and the animals and plants survived. They say that this area has the highest concentration of rare and endangered plants in the continental U.S. This area provides a habitat for 33 plants and 36 animals on the state or federal endangered list. We'll be back soon to talk about another gear item that we carry on our backpacking trips. In the meantime, here are some sights from today's hike. We have been sharing a piece of the gear that we use in each video. This is by no means a review, but just simply what we're using, a little information about it, and our thoughts so far. In the previous videos, I discussed our rain jacket, backpack, and tent. Today, we will discuss another gear item that makes up the sleep system. The first gear item is our sleeping pad. The purpose for the pad is to add comfort and provide insulation from the ground. For our sleeping pad, we're using the Thermarest Neo Air X Lite. This pad is 2.5 inches thick with an R rating of 4.2. The weight of these pads will vary by size. We use a medium, which weighs in at 12.5 ounces. One tip that we learned is to do not overinflate. It took a few nights to figure out just how much air to add. We did add pad straps from Z-Packs to tie the 2 pads together, which helps to avoid movement. The pads and strap combination works quite well for us. The other sleep item we use is our pillow. We have been using the Sea to Summit Arrows Premium Pillow. This pillow inflates with a couple breaths for a soft or firm setup depending upon your preference. This item weighs in at 2.72 ounces. I will add a link to this gear information in the description. We have arrived at the Lakeside primitive campsite. Today's hike to camp was 14.10 miles with a duration of 6 hours 59 minutes. It's been a long day of hiking. Looks like we are the only hikers at camp so far. The site is spacious with room for maybe 4 or 5 tents, has a picnic table and a fire ring. Unfortunately, the area between the site and the lake has grown up, so there's not really a lake view. In checking, it looks like there's access to the lake and a water source just a ways down the trail. The weather tonight will be partly cloudy, a low of about 48, winds at 14, and no rain. Due to the strong winds off the lake, we decided to skip a fire. The area is extremely dry. We've gotten used to checking the wind direction for the night before setting up the tent. We always want to take the wind direction into consideration in how the tent is set up, facing, and where the head and feet go. Once camp was set up, we enjoyed some cheese and crackers and then lasagna with meat sauce for dinner. It was a perfect way to end another day on another sprig adventure. We will play another round of cards tonight with the loser fixing coffee and breakfast in the morning. I did win during our last trip, so I'll hopefully have the momentum going into the night. I will post day 2 soon, and we'll add a link in the description once it's posted. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell to get notified when we upload new videos. We will see you on the next sprig adventure.